Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Sarah Lam, Assistant Vice President of International Affairs. On behalf of our President, Dr. Castro, I welcome you all to Fresno State. You have taken a great step forward with your goals of pursuing an American degree in your major of choice. Congratulations. Joining with me in this webinar is Dr. Bernadette Mesquet, Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Mr. Dan Wang, Coordinator of International Admission, and Ms. Jasmine Chow, International Student and Scholar Advisor. Together, we will present information of interest to you. Someday, very soon, you will find yourselves a new home in the heart of California, surrounded by mountains and lakes. Our central location will easily take you to the rest of California's beaches and tourist areas for weekend exploration. Definitely, our excellent education at unexpectedly affordable costs will pave the way for your academic and professional success. You may choose Fresno State for specific reasons. After you have joined us, you will realize we have many more great qualities to help you to succeed, with research opportunities and a vibrant student life. International media coverage about the US might make you wonder if Fresno State values diversity and international students. As a former international student from Hong Kong at Fresno State, I'm confident to let you know that valuing diversity is the core value of Fresno State. These words you see are the words people have used to describe Fresno State, and you can well see that the word diverse is at our very heart. Our university has embraced the principle of community. Coming to Fresno State, you are coming to a community that practices being respectful, kind, collaborative, and accountable. Campus safety is the priority of our university. We have an extensive infrastructure to support our students to learn and grow in a safe environment. Now, it's my pleasure to have Dr. Mesquet, Dean of Undergraduate Studies, to talk with us about what fall 2022 instruction will look like.
Hello, everybody. On behalf of our provost, Dr. Saul Jimenez Sandoval, I want to express our solid commitment to our international students that we will continue to provide you with a quality education while studying at Fresno State. Our faculty are working closely with our Centers for Faculty Excellence to learn the state-of-the-art technology and resources so that students can learn, thrive, and succeed in the virtual classroom. We will be working closely with faculty to ensure that they provide you with the support needed as you study from your home countries. We also have resources such as SupportNet and tutoring with supplemental instruction, as well as a writing center. Each will provide virtual services to our students. Our library staff will continue to offer students virtual reference and research services. We are working together to provide our students with an excellent education. We look forward to opening our campus when guidelines from the California State University Chancellor's Office, in consultation with the state and county State Department offices, deem it is safe to open for normal business operations. Until then, be safe and healthy, and welcome to Fresno State. In terms of the remote instruction for fall 2020, we will be providing a very limited number of courses in a face-to-face format. These are largely for our lab courses that are required for accreditation or certification purposes. All other classes will be virtual. This means that faculty will provide lectures in either a synchronous or asynchronous format that can be recorded and reviewed at your own time. We will also be providing services for students to ensure that you understand the coursework, that you do well in your classes, that you succeed, and that you are able to continue toward timely graduation. In terms of course requirements, we encourage our students to review the syllabus very closely, to look at the courses that they are enrolled in, and to work with each professor individually to ensure that they are aware of the needs that you have and can put you in contact with the appropriate resources that will be made available to you virtually. Any concerns that you have should be raised with your professor directly so that they can work with you for the success of that course. If you do not feel comfortable with that course, even after resources are provided, you know that you can drop the course at any time. For information about our refund policy, please look at the website that is provided below. If at any point you have any questions or concerns about your education, please know that you can reach out to me directly, and I'm happy to provide you the support that is needed for your success this semester and while you are a student at Fresno State.
Hi everybody, I'm Danny, the International Missions Coordinator. And for many of you who like to enroll online for fall 2020, and there's a step-by-step guideline to help you enroll. You have further questions, feel free to email us in our international office for further assistance. If you can log into my.fresnostate.edu and click on login, this is the same portal that you log in during your application process to check your application status. Okay, it's my.fresnostate.edu. Once you log in, you choose the student self-service option in my menu as showing right here. You can see from the screen, and your name and your student ID number is actually at the top of the page where it's showing in the picture. And then choose Student Center. And the next step is class search under My Academic Records and Registration as shown. Important note for you, your academic advisor and other advisors appear where number 1 is located in the picture. You can see on the side. Your host and other important information, if you have a hold or prerequisite classes for some graduate students, it will appear where the number 2 is located. Type the subject you would like to take. For example, CHEM, chem for chemistry, BIO, bio for biology, CRIM, CRIM for criminology, and etc. Or simply search the subjects by clicking on Select Subjects. For additional search criteria, click on the arrow to view other options. Okay. You can see it takes some time. Now let's look at how the tuition fee that you will be assessed for. See right here for the undergraduate, 0 to 6 units, you will be assessed for $2,088.50. Anything above that, 7 or plus, is $3,294. That's for undergrad. For graduate, anything from 0 to 7 units is $2,505.50. And for 7 above is $4,011.50. Okay, and you can see these are for in-state tuition. So you have to add the non-resident fee, which is $396 per unit. And a good example right down here, you see, for an international undergraduate student who enroll for 3-unit class, which will be the $2,088.50 plus the parenthesis of the non-resident fee tuition, which is $396 per credit times 3. The total comes out to $3,276.50. So for graduate, you can also use the same analogy, the same example to calculate your tuition cost. Next. And how do you pay for your tuition? We have many options here. You can see you can pay online with ePay, which is free of charge. There's no fee for that. There's international foreign transfer, and it depends on the countries. It might or might not, depends on your bank. So double check on that. The other ones all requires with either a checking account in the United States, or you will have to pay for the transaction fee for the credit card or money order if you like to send by mail. In person, at this moment is not possible, so you have to use the 5 options above. So take your time to take a look at it. And so how do we deliver your I-20? So in May, that the U.S. immigration has made the policy that you can get your I-20 now from our email. We will send it to you electronically. Then we can just sign on the I-20 electronically and send it to you. For many of you already have some from me, I'm sure you do. And then for many of you who already received the actual I-20 physical copy, either by postal mail or by DHL or any express services, that's also fine as well. Okay, so either you can get an e-copy and print it out, or you can have the physical copy that you can bring to the U.S. consulate for your future visa appointment.
Hi, everybody. This is Jasmine back here. I'm the International Student and Scholar Advisor. So in the next few slides, I'm going to briefly talk about immigration-related information that a lot of you may be interested in, which will include your international student status, U.S. travel ban, visa interview updates, and class enrollment and impact on CPT or OPT. Immigration-wise, for new students who transferred from a college, university, high school, or English language program and have been admitted to Fresno State for fall 2020, you would be considered as continuing students. If you are a new transfer student who is currently inside of the US, you are eligible to continue in online instructions full-time in fall 2020 to maintain your student status, unless SEVP, which stands for Student and Exchange Visiting Scholar Program, that is under the Department of Homeland Security. You will hear SEVP very often. So unless SEVP issue new guidance, and if you're a new transfer student who's currently outside of the US, you may enroll in online classes overseas, part-time or full-time, and or may return to the US in the future semesters with a deferred new I-20 and valid visa. So for brand new international students, as of today, SEVP has not issued guidance to international students and schools for fall semester. Current SEVP guidance
does not allow a new international student to enter the US to take full-time classes that are offered online. However, new international students still have the option to take online classes in your home countries. The benefit is that the classes you take in your home country will count towards your degree at Fresno State. At the same time, please note that your classes enrolled will actually not count towards CVIS record as international student status until you start to enroll for classes physically in the US. What would happen to your initial I-20, no matter you would take classes or not in fall 2020, is that your initial I-20 will be deferred till spring 2021 in preparation of your physical arrival to Fresno State in spring 2021. Okay, many of you may have heard about COVID-19 related travel bans, which limit entry to the US for foreign nationals who were physically present in the countries listed in the slide 14 days prior to entry to the US. The government guidance is updating frequently surrounding the evolving situation. The most recent update as of today is that the 5 previously issued travel bans are still in effect. Please refer to the list for the countries included in the travel ban. As of now, there are 11 international airports in the US, 2 in California, that are equipped to receive international travelers arriving in the US. The 2 airports that are in California are LAX in Los Angeles and SFO in San Francisco. Just like SCDC guidance and COVID-19 travel bans, the visa interview availability is also evolving rapidly. The Department of State official website still shows a global suspension of all routine visa interviews, effective from March 20th. However, some individual embassies may have resumed visa interviews already. You may find both general visa updates and visa interview wait time in a specific city on the Department of State official website, which we will send to you through email after this webinar. I'd also like to bring up some points from the most frequently asked questions. First, the wait time for an F1 or J1 student is usually much shorter than the wait time for a B1 or B2 applicant. And it's helpful for you to know that there is expedited visa interviews routinely offered upon request for pressing situation. At this moment, no video interview is planned to replace in-person visa interview. And if you have paid a visa fee, the visa fee is valid to make an appointment 1 year from the date of visa payment. All right, next slide. As you may know, the CPT, which stands for Curricular Practical Training, and OPT stands for Optional Practical Training, are the most major work authorizations for F1 international students. 1 academic year of full-time enrollment needs to be fulfilled before international students are eligible to apply for CPT or OPT internship. Since your CVIS record as international student won't start counting until you begin to enroll for full-time classes physically in the US, as mentioned in previous slide, your 1-year enrollment requirement before applying for CPT or OPT will start to accrue only after you're physically in the US and take full-time classes for a year.
Hi, everybody. This is Danny again. And during this time, our admission team has received so many inquiries about how to defer admission to either spring or fall 2021. So here we go. This is an important slide for you. So during the COVID-19, and then again, you wanted to defer for fall or for spring or fall 2021, and we will work with you individually based on your situations, your majors and levels. So please feel free to let us know that what would be the best interest for you. From June 21st to August 1st, let me repeat that. From June 21st to August 1st, you will have some time to make this decision, okay? We have the form available for you on our international office website for admissions. So you can see the link at the top, the blue link here, okay, at the top. And then make sure you take a photo or take a snapshot of this link so you can get there after our meeting. And then of course, the form is available and then you can fill out the form, and if you cannot find it, don't worry, we're here to help you. So just email us, let us know. If you cannot find the form, email us, we'll send you the link.
As you have been hearing from our speakers, the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of State frequently issue new and evolving directives. And it's possible that new directives will come to us soon. And then some of our information that we share with you need to be updated. Also, if you want to have a current understanding of anything pertaining to COVID-19, our university website have a specific section on this, so you can get resources and updates from both our university and the Fresno local community regarding the development of our situation. And we may not have answered all the questions that you have through this webinar presentation, but this is intended to give you some information so that you can ask further questions through different ways. Through Zoom, through email, through Google Hangout, through Skype, whatever means that will help you to have direct interaction with our international office team, you are very welcome to reach out to us so that we can address your specific questions with your specific situation. Thank you so much for your attention to this webinar presentation. And again, I tell you, soon I will meet you in person at the beautiful Fresno State campus in California. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Bye.